What is up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. How are you all doing today? Hope you're doing good. Today we're going to be doing a flight in the PMDG 737-700. We're going to be doing a flight from Atlanta to St. Louis. The aircraft is all prepped up and pretty much ready to go for our push and start. We'll be flying offline today, not on the VATSIM network, just because it's not busy when I want to fly, and I don't want to fly like in the evening time, because I'm most likely going to be a little tired today. But we are going to be giving away 2 prizes in this stream, since this is quite going to be a bit of a long stream, because it's a little bit of a flight. We're going to be giving away the Flying Iron Spitfire. That will be given away at cruise in altitude. And our second prize is going to be the Flying Iron P38 Lightning. And that's going to be given away kind of when we arrive, maybe when we kind of are taxiing to the gate or kind of vacate the runway. That's when I'll start that giveaway for you. But yeah, we're all ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and hop into the cockpit right now and get situated. Okay, welcome to the cockpit of the PMDG 737. We have everything prepped up and ready to go. What we can go ahead and do now is we can ask the ground crew to disconnect the jetway, which is what we'll do right now. So we're going to open up pushback helper. I don't know if you could see the plugin, but we're going to click jetway. That's going to tell them to disconnect the jetway. You'll see it push out of here. We're also going to tell our cabin crew to close up the door as we're going to be getting ready to push back. So go to door, click close door. Now we have the cabin crew closing up the door, and we'll know when it's closed when we have our light extinguished. So yep, the door is closed. We'll stay on our climb page there. Actually, to keep it more realistic, we would have the climb page on the captain's side and the whole route on the first officer side. I think that's like a bit more realistic. But we are ready to go ahead and start our pushback. We can go ahead and start our turn on our fuel pumps. Alright. We'll go ahead and get the anti-collision light on. Packs can come off since we're going to be starting the engines momentarily. We'll go to Gen 1 on that. And everything checks out alright for our push and start. So what we'll go ahead and do now is we're going to call the tow to come. So we want to click tug. That's with the pushback helper plugin. It's a freeware add-on on flightsim.to. I would be using pushback toolbar, but that is currently very broken at the moment. So until that's all fixed, I'm using pushback helper, which is an okay for an alternative. So it is connecting right now, as you can see. Very nice. And then once that connects, we're going to be getting ready to start our push and start to runway as, what is it going to be? 09 left, I believe, today. Yep, it's 09 left. Alright, so it looks like it has connected to the aircraft, so we're going to go ahead and tell it to start pushing back now. So if we go to back into here, we will release the parking brake, which seems to be already released. We'll go ahead and click, where is it? Reverse, and we have officially started our pushback. We're going to go ahead and start engine number 2. So if we go to the ground selection, you can see we have N2 rotation. We want to get it up to 25% before we actually inject the fuel. Okay, there's 25%. Inject the fuel. And you can hear the engine sounds, very nice. And you can see, looks like oil pressure looks good, it's slowly rising. Oil temp is good, right in the middle, very nice. Alright, we're gonna be starting to make a turn, and I remember we're not using the pre-plan, so we kind of have to do this manually, so we're gonna kind of turn out this way. Let's see. So we can kind of start turning out this way. Very nice. Alright, we have engine number 2 started. We'll go ahead and finish up our pushback, and then we'll start up engine number 1. The pushback is looking pretty good so far. It's a bit difficult to do. Obviously, we don't have any pre-plans, so it's probably not going to be a very good pushback. But, you know, it will be like somewhat okay. Oh, why do we have... That was weird for a sec. We had a weird hydraulic failure when I bring up the speed. Maybe that you can't really touch that. So now I know don't touch the tug speed because that will break the plane. Luckily, it didn't do anything. Oh, we'll see when we take off. Alright, that's about what we want there. So we can click stop on the pushback. We've stopped. We'll go ahead and set the parking brake and let the tug know to disconnect. Alright, we'll go ahead and start engine number 1 now. Waiting for 25%. There's 25 at the fuel. And guys, I want to let you know something. I am getting next week, I believe. Yeah, sometime next week. I think it's going to be about towards the end of next week. I'm getting something. It's called Track IR. Basically, to explain about what that is, basically it comes with the infrared camera you put on your monitor and what they call the Track Clip Pro you attach kind of on your headset, and it kind of extends out. And basically what it does, and you use like the software that comes with it, and it tracks your head movement. So it's kind of like when you turn your head, it will kind of turn in the sim. So it's quite cool. It keeps a little bit of more immersion in the sim. So that'll be interesting to try out and use for my streams, and anytime I'm doing any flights or anything like that, I'll be using some Track IR. Lot of good reviews on it. The only thing they said is that the Track Clip Pro kind of can be very delicate, so I'm going to handle that with care. I will handle that with care. Alright, so looks like we have both engines up and running and they are all stabilized. We'll go ahead and set the flaps out to the position 5. They want us to verify the takeoff speed, so let's go ahead and do that. If we go to RTE and takeoff, just click this, click that, and click that. We are looking good there. Alright, let's go back onto the climb page. The flaps are extending, you can see on the indication here. They are slowly coming out. Make sure we set it to position 5, that's probably why it stopped there. There we go, now we have flaps 5 set. We can go on engine power. Track IR sounds awesome, yeah. I just hope it'll fit well with my headset. I talked with Razer, they said it should be alright, the Track Clip Pro, right on my headset, so hopefully it will work out well. And I'm kind of surprised, it's quite easy to set up. It's not like you have to, the program is complex, but it's like very simple. You gotta tweak a couple of things, then we got it like working for MSFS, so that will be very nice. Hydraulic pumps, we can turn those on. Okay. Let's see. APU bleed can come off, and we can turn both of the engine bleeds to the on position. Isolation valve, we can flip that to the auto position and bring our packs to the auto position. Very, very nice. Let's see. We'll go ahead and do a flight control check. So let's go to the system page. Oh, you know what? We can't because this. I'm making the aircraft more realistic. We're using the airline configuration of United, so I guess United doesn't have a basically we can't really do a flight control check. I mean, what we can do is we can kind of do it from the outside view, even though it's not realistic, just to verify that we have everything working. Looking good. Very nice. Alright, we are We can start our taxi right about now. Like, we're not going to be online just because it's not busy in this area, and there has been some VATSIM outages, so I didn't want to get into that issue and then be stuck on that. So I'm just going to wait about a week, and then probably VATSIM will be up and running like it should be. But we're going to go ahead and start our taxi now. We'll go ahead and disengage the parking brake, I should say. We will go ahead and start taxiing to runway 09 and left. And as we do that, I'm going to pull up the charts. Just so I know where we're going. I mean, I kind of know where to go, but just make sure I know what taxiways we are going on. So we just have all that acknowledged. Let's see here. I just have to pin some charts real quick. You can't really see what I'm doing, but I am currently trying to pin some charts just so I have them accessible to me. So we are departing, let's see, well, not departing, but arrived by the Bush 3. We are landing runway 30 right, I believe. Yep. And then just pin the airport charts. Alright. I should be able to open up in the sim and it should work. At least that's what it should. We should see all the pin charts down here if it loads in my flight. Yep, there we go. So if we go to world map, just so you can see the areas, and we can zoom into here. We have our aircraft position, and we have all the taxiways. So it looks like we'll join, we'll join Mike and take Mike 2, it looks like. So join Mike, hold Mike 2, we'll do a takeoff, or basically a run up, and then we'll, you know, clear for takeoff, we'll take off. And that PFD is very, I don't know, that texture is really bugged out. I think it's on the sim side, but that is a sim issue right there. Who's excited for the 40th anniversary update to the sim in November? I know I am. We get a lot of high quality aircraft. Like, it's not going to be like a Sowa made aircraft that are kind of basic. These are going to be made by good third party developers. I have gotten products on them before and they are worth it. We're getting the study level A310 completely for free, so that'll be very nice to fly. Do some streams with that. But yeah, we will take a look at that once that releases later this year. We're also going to have access to DLSS, I believe, in August. So I don't know how much it will benefit me, because I don't really have much, because I'm more CPU, I mean the sim's more CPU intensive rather than GPU intensive, so I don't know how much it's going to do for us, but I mean I do have a 4K monitor, so maybe it will help lower my resolution, upscale it, and I'll kind of have a little more FPS. We'll see what that does. They're also set to bring more DirectX 12 improvements, so we might be able to try out DirectX 12 and it might be more stable, but I feel like we might still stick with 11 just to be safe. But I don't know, we have to do a whole performance, you know, testing and stuff like that. Alright, we're almost on mic 2 now. We can go ahead and turn on the strobe lights, wing lights can come on, let the cabin know we're about to depart. There we go. Runway turn-off lights can also come on. Okay. Can arm the auto throttle. And we'll start turning here as well. PMDG has recently, I mean that was kind of a couple weeks ago, but they released a pretty large update to the 737. They've improved the sounds on the engines, and they sound a lot better on the takeoff roll and stuff like that. So you'll hear a difference from before and after the update. So be very nice. All right, let's go ahead and start the clock. We'll go ahead and bring our engine power. We'll go to 40%. Wait for it to stabilize. Okay, and toga. Alright, power set, no warnings. Checked. Rotate. Gear up. Very nice. I forgot to turn on FS realistic, so now we're gonna have some more realistic shaking effects. So you'll see that throughout the flight as well. We'll go ahead and arm the autopilot just because I want to show you guys the new scenery. Well, it's not really new. It's not really like scenery. It's more of the new world update for the United States. It's basically more of an enhancement since they've already done the United States. They are said they're gonna redo some world updates. So this is an example. Basically, they redo the United States, have new Bing data that's more up to date. So they add that. Very nice. Alright, we can get start, bring up the flaps. Let's see here, taxi lights can come off. Okay. Not anti-skid, our auto brakes can go to the off position. We are looking good there. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some cabin views. Let's see. Here we go. Very nice. There's that very nice wing flex right there. And you can see the very nice shaking effects with FS realistic. We'll get more realistic sound effects with it, as well as more shaken effects. So, very nice add-on. Okay, we are almost passing through 10,000. We'll be getting the wing light off, and the you know, we'll be one step closer to our cruising altitude, 32,000 feet. Flight time, I should mention the flight time before you'll wonder how long this is going to be. It's going to be about 1 hour and 18 minutes, so it'll be quite a long flight. Well, it's not really long, but pretty long flight for me. I don't really do a ton of long hauls, or not really long haul, but long flights, I should say. Let's see if we can find quickly Atlanta, the city area. Well, there's the airport, because I know they updated the city a bit so to make it look a bit better. Well, we're kind of far, so it's not in good resolution right now. It's pretty weird, as you can see. If we were to get closer to it, which we might actually get a bit closer to it, but we're gonna be high, so I don't know. We'll see what happens with the scenery there, but that's supposed to be Atlanta. It's much better resolution if we get closer up, but alright, let's take a look at our departure. Just to see, yep, we are climbing out of it like we should. We gotta maintain 250 knots here. Okay, looking good. Okay, yeah, we definitely passed 10,000 feet, so we can go wing light off, and we can bring our engine mode selectors to the off position. We have auto pro peep, so we don't have to worry about touching those. They automatically turn on once we have the engines started. So all the way back when we were pushing back, starting the engines, once they stabilize, the pro peeps automatically turn on. It's pretty cool, the auto feature. You don't have to manually do it anymore. Well, depends on what airline you're flying and what stuff they modify in the 737. What do we got here? Nah, that's just our flight plan. Let's see, what is it saying here? No, it's alright. Oh, are we supposed to maintain 250 and not 256? No, we can go past 250 knots or past the limited waypoint there. We can go on standard pressure. As I mess with the altimeter, we don't want that. Alright, standard. What happened to the PFD? Hello? Yeah, I don't know. It's the sim. I don't know. I had this bug. I don't know what it's been on. It could be on a Sobo side. I don't know how to. Yeah, I have no idea how to get that situated. Maybe you know, Kingsley, how to fix that. I mean, I seen you do a couple flights with the 737. I don't know. Maybe it's one of my add-ons. I don't know. Could be one of my add-ons. But yeah, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let's take a look at some of the views here. That is a lot of interesting stuff with the textures popping in and out. Wow. Alright, well, let's see what else we can view here. Oh, we got the wing views here. And with that engine improvement sound they did with PMDG in the recent update, it sounds a lot better. I haven't had that issue. Make sure you got the new update, and it might be, yeah, I have the new update. Yeah, so it's probably either one of my add-ons, or it could be, yeah, well, if you're not having it, then it's definitely one of my add-ons causing it. I'll have to, like, you know, do the whole one at a time or a few at a time until I can find it. It could just be some very old airport scenery or something like that. Just gotta remove. It's a really weird. Oh. Someone just used the restroom. That is FS Realistic, if you're wondering. And the king is, if you haven't heard of the add-on, if you look up FS Realistic and go to their website, they have this add-on, basically, yeah, FS Realistic, and basically what it adds, they had this all the way back in X-Plane, and basically what it adds like immersive sound effects, so like a lot of wind sounds that you may not have noticed, a lot of like engine startup sounds, what else? Flap drag, flap lever sounds, you know, all of that, gear drag, ground effects, and basically it adds a lot of shaking effects as well. They worked with the Asobo camera and stuff like that, so now I have a lot of like realistic camera shaking. Do you got your IRS set to instant? Also, yeah, I was gonna get FS. Oh, okay. I think I have them set to instant. I don't know. I haven't messed with the I saw the IRS settings. I left it at, I think, around instant, or it's like a couple seconds or so, and then it's aligned. I don't know. Maybe I should do the realistic setting if that's a bug. I don't know. What do you have for the IRS? Because I have it set to, it's about instant or fast or whatever the hell. Alright, we can increase our speed. I don't know what our VNAV is doing. But yeah, we definitely have the ability to increase our speed if we wanted to right now. So we can go up to about 290 knots right now. How do you change it to realistic? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. It's something to do with the settings. If I were to go to menu, it would probably PMDG setup. Simulation. It could be here. Oh, here we go. IRS options. So you just go to PMDG setup, simulation, IRS options, and I have it set. I guess this is default because I didn't touch this. Fast 30 seconds. So I don't know. That's what I got for mine. Alright, we are almost at our cruising altitude. We'll get some good screenshots once we make it to our cruising altitude. I'll post some on the screenshots channel. And that's when we gotta start up our giveaway, but we don't really have many people on the stream, so don't know. Might have to do it in the Discord if we don't get a lot of people. Let's go. Give it a few minutes and we'll see what happens. Okay. Spell sign come to the off position. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at that. It's like one of my add-ons probably conflicting with the 737. I'm sure there could be, maybe there's a forum post, or I could probably check the forums, because I'm sure other people might be having this if it's... And it has to be a known add-on. I don't have... Or there's a chance I have an out-of-date add-on, but someone could be having this issue like me, so... I gotta go back to work. I'll see you later. Alright. Nice talking to you. Alright guys, we're going to be starting our giveaway momentarily. Please stay tuned. I'm going to just put a message out on my Discord server just to let people know it's going to be starting soon. Well, first giveaway starting... Alright, there we go. I posted the message, so let's see. Alright, we'll give it a few minutes. We'll see if we can get some people joining the stream so we can hopefully get our giveaway started on the Spitfire. I mean, that is definitely a really good add-on. It is worth it's worth the money, so it's definitely going to be worth a prize. So, let's see if we can get a good audience joining before we actually start. And if you join the stream, you can maybe just say like something like hello or something like that. Just let me know you're on the stream so I can know we got a good audience and I can start the giveaway. Let's see here. Have we got anybody on the stream? Oh, we just went up to 4 people. 4 people. For those of you joined, welcome to the stream. We have a giveaway starting just about now. I just want to verify you're all here. So if you want to just type like hi in the chat or something like that, I'll know you're here, and then I could start the giveaway, and I'll let you know how to enter and stuff like that. As I'm waiting, I'm just gonna check something on our flight here. Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay, thank you, autopilot. We get it. I accidentally touched the trim wheel. I accident. Alright. So if you're all, I see 4 people, but I don't know if like who's on. I need to like see a chat because I need to know it's not like it could be YouTube even. Sometimes YouTube randomly shows random people, and then it's like bots or something like that. That's what I notice once in a while. So I just want to make sure you're all on the stream. So if you are, just type like hello or something like that. I'll know, and then I'll be able to start the giveaway because we'll have a good amount of audience. Because I don't want like people staying, but they're like idle or something like that. So if you say anything, just hi or something like that, I'll know you're on, and then I can, if we get a good amount of people doing it, I'll be able to start the giveaway. And, oh, looks like we're back to 1. So it's probably YouTube's bots thing. It's probably not like actual people. Really. Alright. If we get through the flight, get further in the flight, if we're not really seeing any like new people joining or stuff like that, we may have to push the giveaway onto Discord. Just because there may not be enough time, or not that there's enough time, just there's not a lot of people wanting to join the stream. I mean, it's free giveaways, and they don't, doesn't look like they like free giveaways, so alright, then you're in, you know. Yeah, we might have to push for Discord if we don't get a lot of people. Looks like someone joined the stream. We got 2 now. What's up? If you're wanting to join the giveaway, just type like hello or something like that. Make sure I know it's like someone, not like a bot. And oh, it just went back to 1. Dang, I don't know. I don't know. It's tough to do giveaways when you don't have a lot of audience, or you don't have a, I guess, a way for a lot of people to find. I mean, I promoted this whole stream on the official MSFS server and stuff like that. I don't know. Sup, Anan? How you doing, Anan? Sucker Boy Gaming and Vlogging. Do you have any questions about the flight, Anan? Any questions about the flight, Anan, or anything? Or something you want me to show you? Just let me know. How many people are on your giveaway? Well, it depends on how many people join the stream, because I was planning to do the giveaway on the stream, but there are not a lot of people joining, so I might have to do it on my Discord server after the live stream. We'll see though. Well, we are starting our descent pretty well. We still have actually no, we still have quite some time before descent. So I don't know. We'll see if maybe some people want to join later. If not, we'll do it on my Discord server. But it's looking like we're gonna have to do it on my Discord server because I haven't. Because not really anybody's joining the live stream. So. Oh, someone joined the stream. What's up? Might be getting a good audience. I don't know. Like it shows like someone joins and they leave. I don't know. Either it's like someone or it could be a bot. I don't know. But if you want to participate in the giveaway, well, just say hello on the chat, just so I know you're there. The person who joined, and that's just let me know you're actually there, and not like, you know, AFK or something like that. That you want to actually participate in the giveaway. So just say like hello or something like that, and that's will let me know that you want to participate in the giveaway, and I know you're there. Now we got 4 people. What's up? So if you want to participate in the giveaway, we'll just say something like hello or something like that in the chat. That will let me know like you want to participate, and just so I know like you're actually there. It's not like a bot or it's like you're AFK or something like that. Oh, we got some people. We have Amanda. Hello. All right, so we might have a good audience to start the giveaway. I don't know. Um, there's some other people. They haven't chatted, so I don't know. Let's wait a little bit just to see. If we don't get a lot of people, like I said, we are gonna move the giveaways onto my Discord server, which is, I mean, it's still alright, but you know, it's just I don't have a really big audience, so it's quite difficult to do them on the stream. But when I get the chance, I get the chance. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna reload the weather. Looks like it needs to be updated. That is quite a lot of turbulence. You may need to turn on the seatbelt sign. Just for a little bit so it kind of calms itself down. Let me go seatbelt sign on. Just for a little bit until this area kind of calms down with the turbulence. Let's give it a few minutes, see if we can get some other people on the stream before we actually start giving away the Spitfire as the first prize. Out of 2, we have the Spitfire and the P-38 Lightning. Right. Looks like our audience went down now, just, well, it's technically 1 because I'm on my phone on the stream. So we have basically, one person. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this on our Discord server. So after the stream, I will set it up on the Discord server since our audience doesn't seem to be very big. It's a bit odd because our last stream had a lot of people, and this one all of a sudden doesn't. I'm good. I don't want to participate. Oh, okay, that's fine. No problem. You don't have to if you don't want to. So yeah, it's gonna more likely I'm gonna incline it anyway to my Discord. Anyway, I'll put the giveaways on there. I'll do it after the stream, just so I can get it all set up correctly the way I want. We do have quite some time to go before we start descending, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight as we make our way to St. Louis. We can have a quick look and see how we're doing on the world, or on like the map, just to see like where we're at. Let me pull it up here for you. So, you know, we're making progress. We're going to be descending fairly soon after this long-ass waypoint. Looks like it's Charlie Gulf India, and that's it looks like a VOR. Let's see if I can find out what that VOR is. It's probably going to tell us here. Most likely it should tell us here. Maybe it's not a VOR? I don't know, it's CGI. No, it is. It's right here. It's the Cape Garidir VR. I can't really pronounce it, obviously, as I suck at pronouncing stuff like that, but that's the VR right there. And around there, once you hit that, we'll have about 21 nautical miles to descend to 31,000 feet. That's more than enough. And then from there, oh, they want us to 14,000, just 20. So we're gonna have to descend kind of early. Maybe towards the end of Charlie Gulf India, we'll start descending, just to ensure we'll make it. Very nice views out there. It's clear skies, which is nice, so you can actually see the scenery and see the, I guess, the improvement from World Update 10. Let's go ahead and get some nice screenshots as we're doing our flight here. We can do one right here. This is normally a very nice place to do a screenshot. Like right there is what we want. We can do one like an up screenshot here that shows everything basically. Alright, there. And we can do maybe a close-up view that goes like this. Let's see. That's good. And we can do one right down here. Let's see, maybe one that kind of like does something on the lines of maybe we can tilt the whole throttle controls. That might be good. I wish we can turn on the focus mode in the cockpit. I don't think you can, only with the drone camera, which is it's kind of weird. But I wish you can like blur all the background and just show the throttle control. That'd be kind of cool. But there we go. And maybe we should do one to just show the pixelation here. And some of the, well, maybe let's do one of the, oh, they're all both flickering. Oh, we can do one here on the autopilot panel. Like a close up. See the, Honeywell gauges here. The classic 737 autopilot panel here. Very nice. And we can do one more here with the fire extinguishers and fire bell. Those look very good. You can see out there all the controls are back there. You can do a couple outside views. Let's see. Very cool. Alright, I'm just gonna check something here. Just want to see if I have any just messages real quick on my server real quick. Alright, no, nothing there. Okay. Let's see, I'm just getting a couple of nice screenshots here. Oh, we got like the safety card here we can do. And I guess the registration as well we can take a photo of. Okay. Not again. There we go. Alright everyone, I'm gonna be right back. But just stick around and just continue enjoying the nice flight with us to St. Louis. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Alright. Around maybe about 20 nautical miles to get the beginner of the descent, so. Just a heads up for y'all. Alrighty guys, we're gonna be starting our descent now because oh look, the top of the descent anyway coming up, as you can see right here. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start descending now. So we're gonna descend to about, let's see here. We'll descend to about 17,000 feet right now. There we go, click level change, and we've started our descent. We could say at our airspeed. Alright, let me go seatbelt sign. No, it's already on. Okay, that's good. Oh, someone using the toilet, they shouldn't be using it. We have the seatbelt sign on. Let me just do. There we go. Shouldn't be on the toilet as we are descending, and I have the seatbelt sign on, so. Definitely turbulence as we're descending. There are, let's see here. It's not like there's mountains, but we do have pretty heavy winds pushing us, about 16 knots, so 16, so that's, I guess, makes sense why we do have some turbulence on our descent. Seatbelt sign is on, the passengers will be staying seated the remainder of the flight. Alright, we can go off our standard pressure. We'll be setting the altimeter for our arrival. Let me just pick that up real quick, and then I will put that into the aircraft. So that's gonna be for St. Louis. And then it's gonna be 290-906. Okay. Alright, we gotta descend to about 14,000 feet now. What speed do we need to be around? Let's see here. Let me open it up so you can see. We're gonna around 280 knots, which is what we're at actually, so that's good. We just gotta descend to 14,000, then it's like 10,000. So we can go ahead and do 10,000 now, just to be ready. Because we're definitely not gonna make 14,000 feet there. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna be going this way for the approach. So yeah. We are getting very close to touching down, so if you're thinking about leaving the stream, you could... Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, what's up, James? It's James. Hi. We are close to our final approach into St. Louis, descending to 14,000 feet. Or no, not 14,000, 10,000. We changed the altitude there. Approach is looking good. We do have quite a little bit to go until we touch down. Well, not really much. It's just we have to get through our approach phase here. It's not much if you think about it. We can go engine mode selector to the continuous selection. What airline are you flying? I am flying United. United right here, as you can see. Alright, we'll go ahead and start descending to 9,000 feet. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival. Okay, let's just let the cabin crew know since we're pretty much almost about to touch down, just to get the cabin ready for landing. So, just an advisor. Alright. Quite a lot of turbulence. We are getting pushed by about 22 knots of wind. About almost to our... It's kind of north, but also a little bit to the right, very slightly, as you can see here on the arrow. What are the winds for our approach? Let's see here. "12 knots to 20 knots. So it might be a bit of a challenging approach here. I don't know if we'll get a butter on the landing just because of these winds here. It's going to be in about this direction of winds when we land, so it might be a little bit challenging. Not sure if we'll get a butter. Maybe we'll make it like a Ryanair landing, but who knows. Now we got 5 people on the stream. Nice, nice. And just to let you all know, if you are wondering about what's going on with the giveaways, I'm moving that onto my Discord server after the stream since we didn't get much of an audience on the first one. I know we have a bit of an audience now, but just I'd rather do it on my Discord server anyway. Just because, you know, some people may not be up, or some people, you know, different time zones and stuff. I think the Discord server might be a little bit better for the giveaways, so we'll do the giveaways on there. So yeah, giveaways in my Discord server, the link is in the description to join it. Okay, we can start bringing our altitude down to 8,000, following our approach, our star approach, the Bush 3 arrival. We are now direct Tebi. And there's quite a lot of turbulence, but I mean, that's good. I mean, why we can see... Well, it's not good that we have a crazy amount of turbulence, obviously, with the power. I'm saying it's good because we know this add-on here, FS Realistic, is working with the shaking effects and stuff. So, definitely, that add-on is definitely worth it. I got it entitled for, like, a very small price, just because I had their previous like thing before they upgraded to all this new stuff here with the shaking effects. We gotta set our VREF approach. Yep, I know. So it looks like we're gonna do flaps 40 at 135. So let's click that in. Alright. We should start bringing our airspeed down. We are definitely below 10,000, so we shouldn't be above 250 knots, because that would be against FAA rules, or a violation. So let's try and not do that. Stay around below 250 knots, below 10,000, which is what we're doing. There's the approach. You may have to do like a circle just to be able to lose the altitude. Well, let's see. We got to do about 3,000 feet for the approach, so let's start descending there. We gotta slow down quite a lot, so let's start getting that airspeed down. Oh, I thought the sim crashed for a second. We're good. I thought the sim was gonna crash because it froze. But nope, it was just sim stuttering. So we're gonna go ahead and start bringing out the landing gear right now. I'm gonna see maybe sometime this weekend if we can do a flight on VATSIM, just because, you know, VATSIM is the way to go with full-on realism. There's St. Louis right there. You can actually see the city coming up right over there. The airport is coming up. I don't think that's the airport. Let me check here. Yeah, no, the airport is more down this way, but we are quite high. We should be around 3,500. So you know what we'll do? We're gonna go ahead and do a one little circle here just to lose the altitude, and usually after that one circle, we'll be at a reasonably good altitude to start our final approach. So what we'll go into heading mode, and we're gonna go ahead and get our heading here, and we're just gonna kind of turn out this way and kind of make a big circle in a way. And then by the time we turn around and reach back towards exhale, we'll be around a good altitude for the approach. I think one kind of circle is alright. Or we don't really need to do a circle. We could kind of just go out further if we wanted to. So kind of out this way will work. That works just fine. Speed's a little too slow. We can go about to 215 knots. We can go flaps 1 and flaps 2. We are landing very soon, so try not to tune away from the stream because you're gonna miss our touchdown. Alright, there we go. We are getting pretty close to 3,000 feet. That was pretty fast. So what we'll go ahead and do now is we're going to be tuning into the ILS. So that's going to be 111.3. Okay. Course is going to be 303. Okay, and then the decision height's gonna be 705. So we gotta just scroll all the way until we get there. So let me just scroll up. Just give it a second. It's gonna take us a couple seconds. So 705, and we should be good. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and start turning into the ILS now. So we're gonna bring our heading back to about 303. That's the course for the ILS. The estimated heading for the approach here. Go a little bit more deep in there. All right. Speed can go down to about 210 knots. Go flaps 5. Well, let's give it a little bit before we actually get a flaps 5. We can still kind of bleed off some. We still need to bleed off that speed there and make this big ass turn here. So let's go ahead and finish up what we're trying to do here. Whoa, that's too close. What are we doing? Like right there is what we want. There you go. You can start to see the ILS coming aligned right here. The localizer and glide slope is going to start coming in very soon. There's San Diego down there. You'll see it a lot better once we get like closer, I guess. Okay, once we get a bit closer in the ILS, we'll start locking onto the approach. We are kind of vectoring ourselves in for our arrival, so not too bad here. That's about the heading we want for the approach until we can lock on. Let me just make a message here saying we're landing now. There we go. There's the airport, right over there. We are almost there. You can see the runway as it loads itself in with all the other scenery and stuff. You'll see it start to come into view. And judge my landing. You can judge my landing. Do I do a butter landing? Is it gonna be rough? Because we have FS realistic now. It's not gonna like be always smooth because we have more realistic shaking effects. If that's rough, you're gonna see it like shaking. So let's see. And we're gonna hear some clapping in the background. That'll be the passengers clapping with the add-on as well. And I'll get feedback from the co-pilot who's gonna tell me nice landing, improve, or I don't know, something like that. Alright, we should be locking onto the ILS now. Kind of forgot. Let's do that now. And for some reason we've just tuned out of the glide path a little bit. Let's quickly turn ourselves and then we should be able to start aligning again. There we go. We can start bringing our airspeed down. We can start arming the speed brakes, start bringing down the flaps. And it doesn't look like we're capturing the ILS, so what we'll go ahead and do is we can kind of manually fly this approach. Yeah, I thought I... There we go. So we're gonna have to manually fly this approach just because the ILS doesn't seem to be capturing our approach. Sometimes this could happen. So you just wanna be prepared for that. So we'll kind of manually fly this approach, which is not bad. So go ahead and do that. So we are currently manually flying this approach. We are trying to stay on the ILS as best as possible. And I just realized we are landing on the 30 right, not 30 left. So let's make a right-hand turn. And the wind is pushing to the right, so that might help us a little bit with trying to align ourselves. Yeah, let's not get confused with 30 left and 30 right. Nice, yeah. I am, yeah, I see you joined a bit. It's okay if you joined a bit late, it's alright. Either way, I'm gonna do the giveaways, just so you know, I'm gonna do the giveaways on my Discord server, so you didn't miss anything. Just because I didn't get a big audience on the stream. So. But yeah, you'll still be able to join both giveaways, they'll just be in my Discord server after the stream. We are coming in quite hot, so let's bleed off that airspeed. Can pitch up a little bit, actually. That's gonna help bring that airspeed down. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen here. Oh, damn it. You know what? You know what? We're gonna do a go-around. We're just gonna do a go-around. Just because I want to make sure we get a good approach. We will do a go-around. I'm not happy with this approach I'm doing here. Let's just do a go-around and hope for the better next time. Make it butter, yep, that's why we're going around. It wasn't gonna be butter if I were to just land. I would be a full-on Ryanair slam. So I mean that's good. I'm doing the go-around, right? Probably for the best, anyway. Trying to minimize that Ryanair experience for the passengers. Alright. We'll go ahead and go on arm the autopilot, go on heading mode, and we'll start making a right-hand turn, and we will climb up to 3,000 feet, which looks like is what we're doing right now, actually. We'll arm the auto throttle, stay around So we'll say around 200 knots, I would say. We'll keep at least 1 or 2 notches of flaps in as we make our turn this way. Lol. Is the screen of the 737 flickering? Yeah, it's a bug. I don't know. I'm having with the PFD. Someone told me it could be my add-ons. Like I have an out-of-date thing that's like conflicting with the PFD display. So I'm gonna look into that and see if I can fix it. After the stream. I'm gonna bring the gear up just because, I mean, I think technically you would bring the gear up if you're doing a go around. So. So we'll kind of turn out this way. Anyway, it's for the best if you want to have a butter landing, right? I'm not in the mood for a Ryanair landing. I don't think anyone's in the mood for a Ryanair landing, actually. Let's put it that way. And I am using some scenery for St. Louis Airport, which is why we may have a little bit of stuttering, a little bit of lag as we come in. But at least we'll get some nice scenery as we come in. Oh yeah, there's 30 right, the approach you there. This is kind of like, I guess we kind of have to follow this if we're doing the go around. Let me see what this does. Yeah, it directs us to Toy. Actually, we can go on the autopilot if we want, because we're just gonna go direct to Toy, and then it just kind of like we're in a holding pattern, basically. So we'll go direct to Toy, and then it's gonna do a holding pattern for us. So we'll kind of stay in this holding pattern area. And then once we kind of make our whole turn and kind of are then going this way, is when we'll kind of go back on the ILS and hopefully when we won't have to do another go around. I think that's what we'll do here. We can bring up our airspeed since we do have a little bit to go to get to Toy. This is to ensure we don't get a Ryanair landing, so. Let's see here. I'll set our heading to 303 just to be ready for the ILS once we get there. 303. Okay. But yeah, we are using FS Realistic as well, so if I were to land that, you would all see the Ryanair landing. Because you're gonna see all the shaking. I mean, you can already see the shaking right now as we did that go around, so much shaking. Alright, we're actually getting close to Toy, so not much longer, and then we'll kind of turn for the ILS. Let's see how far it's bringing us, just so I get an idea. Let's see. Looks like the airport's down there. Okay, not bad of a distance, so. I'll just make it to Toy and then we can get back onto the ILS. What we'll do is we can kind of go straight here, and then we'll kind of just make a big turn. Big 180, flip back around, join the ILS, and hopefully we can have a much better landing than a go around. But at least we get a nice view of the scenery. I mean, it looks pretty good. Alright, about now we can start making our turn for the ILS. We can actually start going to about 2,500 feet as we go, just because I want to ensure that we are going to be able to join the ILS and not be so close to the thing we're not going to capture it. So it's just to make sure we will capture the ILS. We are going to slow down quite early so we don't have an insane amount of speed like before. Let me bring out the speed brakes just to ensure we will slow down a little bit quicker here. We can also bring down the flaps and the landing gear. That's going to help keep some drag. Let's see. We can actually go to flaps 5 and flaps 10. Just because I'm looking at the limits on the landing gear section. Oh, the front gear isn't coming down. Yeah, I know the front gear isn't down. Okay, because it does that bug. Alright, we're good. Maybe because we need to do this. Why is that going off? I don't know what that noise is for. We have the flaps set pretty good. I don't know. Let's start going on the approach and see what happens. Go on net heading select. And it stops. I don't know what the heck just happened. Alright, let's turn for the ILS here. We're gonna go this way. We're not doing a left turn. We would need to do a right turn. There we go. It's slowly working now. Let's see here. Alright, doesn't look like the ILS is wanting to work. I don't know. Maybe we gotta do a bit of a sharper turn. Let's go out this way and see. We may not be able to capture this ILS. We may just have to go for it here. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna have to lose this altitude if we're gonna want to land. We might have to circle around again. I don't know, this approach is really odd. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden not used to this approach. But no, we actually are descending quite a lot now, so. So we are quite low now. So we're gonna go ahead and hopefully increase our speed, because we are pulling up at the moment. So we are gonna definitely increase our airspeed. And as we start doing that, we can make our turn for the ILS. Well, it's more likely going to be more of a basic approach here, a visual approach, because the ILS doesn't seem to be working. Alright, so we'll kind of manually fly this now. But I think it's going to be a lot better now than last time. I don't know why I can't bring up this trim for some reason. The trim is broken. Whoa, and we're going so high. What the heck? Alright. Disarm the auto throttle. This seems like a better approach. I don't know. Nah, maybe for the maybe for us because it challenges us, but like I don't know. Well, at least we know we're not getting a good review on this flight, but at least we did the flight and we're gonna arrive. And I'm saying that, but it hasn't happened yet, so we don't know if something's just gonna pop up and change our whole thing. Alright, still don't know why I can't mess with the trim. It won't work. Oh, now it's working. All of a sudden, now the trim's working. That's really weird. I don't know. That's a really weird ass bug. All right, we should have a better approach this time. The ILS doesn't seem to work, so we're just gonna have to visual approach this landing, and I gotta also update the weather because we got that crazy lag again. Airfield is not in sight yet, but it's kind of in sight on the navigation display, so I kind of know where to go. And we can kind of view the approach here on the ILS chart, so that's also helping us. We are coming in, so that's good. Alright, we are gonna start. We just kind of have to stay in this direction pretty much. We can't really like change directions because this is how we'll be able to get onto the approach and actually land properly. Because I don't know why it's really hard to find the airport and visually. Whoa. Whoa, okay. And we can't mess with the trim again. I don't know why. We have to give it a couple seconds until it like decides to fix itself, and then we can use the trim again. Alright, here we go. We're starting to have the airfield come into view here. Really hard to see, but it's all the way over there. It's being blocked by that over there. It's coming up. Let's go a bit more to the left, and it's also quite hard. We have like, well, it's only 5 knots, but we have some wind pushing us from the left to the right, so that's also making it kind of hard to actually turn into the ILS. We are kind of close to overspeeding the aircraft. Let's be careful. Oh, and we have the ILS coming into view here, actually. And we are quite low, so let's just try and hold altitude. And, try and perform a better landing than Ryan, or at least that's what we can say. Let me zoom in actually, and we can actually see what we're doing a little bit better. We could turn a little more, that might help. Because it's really, really difficult to get into this approach because there's this stupid crosswind. Well, let's just hope by turning like this. Yeah, now it's working. Now we're actually making progress. We're actually starting to get onto the approach. And you can see the runway in sight. It's right over there. Still trim is broken. Or it's not broken, but on my yoke, for some reason, it disables for a while and then randomly... Oh, it disabled again. I don't know why my yoke keeps doing that. All of a sudden, it's doing that. It could be an add-on. Or something. It could be the driver's broken, maybe. Alright, well, we do have the runway in sight, which is good. We'll start turning in for it. Let's try and hold altitude till that glide slope comes into view and we can actually capture it. Now it's starting to come in. I don't know why we don't have the localizer as well. That's a bit weird. There we go. The reason why this approach is even harder, I can't even get my stupid trim really. Oh, now it's working. Nope, it's broken. I don't know, I'm gonna have to fix my yoke. It's also been kind of weird as well with some of these buttons not working when I press them and then randomly they work. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of extra pushing on the yoke to actually get this approach to work out. Alright. The approach is looking a lot better this time, so let's hope it stays better. You can see the scenery for the airport. Pretty good scenery. Yep, we're a little bit low. Let's pull up a little bit. There we go. And it's stuttering. That's another reason why we may not do the best landing, but let's see here.
50, 30, 20, 10.
Ooh, yeah, that was a hard landing. You could tell from the feedback there. Yep. Yep, same with us. We are glad we're down. Alright. Versers are green. 80 knots. 60. That looks tricky, yeah. Even though the winds weren't a lot, I don't know. It was just something about this approach seemed weird. I don't know. Sometimes it's these developers, they don't fix the ILS approach and stuff like that for the airport, and then it's all kind of fucked up. That's might have been what this was. Well, maybe not, but like I don't know. Something was off. That's all I would say. Something was definitely off with the approach. And I know I'm taxiing like I'm drunk, but you know, it's just basically the aftershock after the landing. So. Alright, here we go. We're gonna be taking taxi whatever the fuck to the ramp. We'll be crossing runway 30 left. The runway that we were not supposed to land on, which luckily we didn't, but we were close to landing on this runway. Start bringing up the flaps. Landing lights come off. Tax or runway turnoffs off. Okay. Can start turning on the APU. And we'll go ahead and taxi to the ramp. The airport is quite stuttery. Okay. Well, I guess we'll park at stand Alpha 8. We'll have to wait for that APU to come online before we can shut the engines off, but alright. Maybe we could slow down our parking to the gate a little bit just to keep that in there. Alright. There's no visual guidance system, so we're gonna have to do this by the outside view here. Alright, there we go. Parking brake is set. Okay. APU up, now it's available. Alright, let's shut the engines off. Right, and welcome to St. Louis. I'm sure that passengers are glad to be off the flight after that landing and the go around. Okay, packs and go to the off position. We can go hydraulic pumps to the off position and go window heats off. Yaw damper off. Let's connect the jetway over to the ramp now. Very bad FPS right here. Alright, let's go ahead and call it on over with pushback helper. We'll click jetway. We'll open up the door as well. Okay. There we go. We'll set the we'll also set the chocks as well. So we can disengage the parking brake so to keep that brake or the landing gear temperature to cool down. And alright, so that is the end of the flight. I hope you all enjoyed it. Very nice flight into St. Louis, except that landing wasn't the best, but we made it down. I am going to be doing the giveaway or the 2 giveaways on Discord, so just just make sure to join my Discord if you haven't already. You know, links in the description, you just click it, you join, and then from there you'll be able to participate in the giveaway. But yeah, we're giving away the Spitfire and the P-38 Lightning. So, yeah, so anyways guys, just want to say thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Cinematic 10 is coming soon. My dad is working on it when he gets time. It might take a little bit longer. We're gonna see maybe sometime in July or in a month. We'll see how far we get, and then from there, hopefully we'll be able to upload the cinematic for you to enjoy. Alright, but anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.